Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're going to be running some Malriks Halls of Illusion. I think I've got somewhere in the region of just under 10 gems. It's in the thumbnail, I think. I've got 7. I have got some GR2 running in the background, so we might have some more drops. We'll have to wait and see. But some of them, it's kind of strange. Like, some of my, air quotes, easier ones are like graded harder. I don't know how it works. Maybe it's because of the level of it. I'll just show you my gems. One sec. So if we go to my Halls of Illusion, my autos keep failing on GR2. I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure it's not saved my gear, but I've got everyone geared, so it's just RNG, unfortunately. They need to fix this because it's annoying. Anyway, so Malriks Hall of Illusion. You can see I've got 7. But I think it's in order of like difficulty. Maybe it's just like level 1, then level 2. This is 66.5. Actually, it's like it has actually got a higher difficulty than the reds here. Interesting. These have guaranteed gold drops. What's the difference between this one and this one in terms of the drops? Let's have a little look. Guarantee blue, that's it. Guarantee blue. So the drops are the same based on difficulty. Let me just watch my run through. Every time I watch it through, it's fine. Every single time. What's up, Valiant? Welcome to the stream, man. How you going? I know you were on the gemstone hunt or whatever. What are they called? Keystones. Okay, so she's destroying them. That's fine. Okay, no problem so far. With power dominance, it shouldn't be an issue. If it's the same team I completed it with. Oh, I see. I'm getting RNG'd on her hitting that when I obviously did it fine before. I hate how the game doesn't have the same, like, I know why they do it. I guess it's because they want to try and stop bots. People who are like to get around autos. But you can do that anyway, honestly. I think I've got in the right gear. Yeah. So I just have to restart it. And do it myself. This is annoying. I find GR2 to be historically the worst. Although I've seen complaints of GR3 now. Okay, nice. Okay, I did it too early. Fantastic. I need to do it early so I can do the next one on time. What's up, weird girl? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. So that might be late, you know. Yeah, it's late. My auto is fine. Like, I was autoing with it yesterday. It's just... I'm not going to bother redoing it. It's pointless. It is pointless. The auto is fine. It will just click. Because there's like 8 to 10 different ways GR2 can go. I just have to hit the one that it actually works on. And we'll get there. We'll get there. Anyway, let's start doing these. I'll start with the lowest ones first. I'll do like blue 1, blue 2, purple 2, gold 1, and then I'll go through the mythics. Hopefully we can come out with some nice rewards. Maybe some nice summons in the, you know, as well. Okay, so I think I want to take 2 healers this time. I think I'll take Elowen, because she'll get the bonus from being an esotericist, but also she'll give rage to my peeps, which is nice. I can't take stuff off of these guys. Gonna have to build another one. Have you seen the GR2 strategy using Carnelian? No. But I guess that would be pretty good too. Also, probably the same RNG issues that GD2 runs into though. Like, I think there's a way they can fix the current issues that a lot of the high-end dungeons are facing. I think it'd be quite a simple fix, honestly. Just because I know they've got to have a little bit of RNG on how they do it. Yeah, we'll max this. Okay, it'll be a tier 4, that's fine. Need to get her. Nope. The button being placed there is annoying. And I'll do. Need to get him. Take his gear. Or we'll take... No, that's it. That's where we'll take his gear. Okay, I used it to clear 224. Nice. Very nice. Oh no, we need gear on him as well. Where's all my tank gear gone? Sometimes I just throw it on other characters. I think I've got on some healers now. Okay, we can take it off of him. That's fine. Is this defense based? One defense piece. Let's switch. These two around. Oh, he's gonna lose HP. Let's see if that is. Okay. This should be alright. And I'm gonna put Boreas in the middle now. Here. So he'll get healed. He will get healed. Very nice. Okay, went on the tank. Fantastic. Hopefully it doesn't mean too much. These should be reasonably easy. Spawns Abyss Diver Charge. Okay, what's happening? Wait. What just happened? Something weird happened. Wait, what? How did they get through the portal? Bruh, what is this? They're like... That's so weird. That's so weird. Maybe I need him here as well. It doesn't tell me what they do. That's not easy, not super straightforward then. When I say Abyss Diver, I just thought it was the enemy type. He's like, do you see how far they're diving and stuff? Like, how can your average player stop that? I've got Cyrus, so I've got like 4 block right now. I guess I could potentially put my tanks out here, but they wouldn't be able to get healed. I don't know, that just seems a bit messed up, if I'm completely honest. I think there's a boss on this as well. No, there's no boss. Okay. Look how far they dive here. Like 1, 2. He dives 3 forward. So if I don't have the double here, he would dive past it, right? That's crazy. That is crazy. He actually dives all the way to the end. Like, you see him come here and then go back. so buggy. Love it. In case you're like, I'm not really bothered about the gear raids at the moment. I haven't really pushed them at all. I could probably do 23 on GR2. I'm just not really too bothered about it. It didn't seem too beneficial to do it. Well, I'll get around to it whenever I get around to it, sort of thing. Hopefully that doesn't hurt my rewards. Maybe like because I didn't kill the enemy, potentially I didn't get like a crate or something like that. Those are best divers are mad. You need like 4 block to be able to stop them, because I'm pretty sure Ardea is stopping them after this. We got 3 drops. I'm not meant to. I'm only guaranteed 1 blue, I think. So that's nice. That is nice. Make sure you hit the like button on the stream, guys. Would be appreciated. Okay. Hey, I'll take a summon and a little bit of shards. That's okay. Let me see if I've got those divers again on anything. platform killer. So there were target platforms. Suicide, self-destruct. Giant golem, platform killer. Okay, we'll do the other blue first. Okay. Is it this guy? No, it's this guy. Giant golem. Monsters in wave 2. What position does he spawn at? Doesn't tell me. The other ones it does. Let's double check again. So I might have to put people forward so he doesn't attack platforms as easily. It really does depend where he comes out from though. 4 waves. Spirit that attacks platform units by hurling giant stones to do AoE damage. Okay, well, we'll see. This is the one where I could just get done on because like I have no clue how it works. But I think I'm gonna put my characters quite far out. I put Elowen in the middle, pointed up. Yeah, the issue is some of these enemies, they like to have a bit too much damage. A bit too much. So hopefully that's enough block distance to stop platform killers coming in and nuking my platforms. But if the platform killers like spawn back here, I'm really screwed. And they could potentially spawn in the top right hand corner. Yeah, there they are. I knew it. So like they just don't give enough. They should tell you where they spawn at least, man. So I can prepare. I mean, it's not too much damage, to be fair, but I don't know where he walks in with this. Hopefully he walks into Cyrus. And maybe I can tank him and he'll start attacking Haas. Or does he just constantly throw? Nope, constantly throws. Awesome. If he just walks all the way down to the bottom and walks into Ardea, okay, good. Man, that was a loud motorbike. Okay, 2 I won't be able to handle. It's a good job I had Barreras there. Otherwise would have been in trouble. Again, the red drops on these ones must be so rare. Other two platforms up at Airy. Yeah, I came up against a boss. I had Boreas and Kamet before. But I came up against a boss, Iralda. And she was a problem. Because she would target everybody. So I had to be healing everybody 24/7. Boreas? Fortunately, it was the last one. Boreas didn't want to kill that golem. Okay. These are the Equit's worst rewards. So now we're getting on to slightly boosted ones. Suicide self-destruct. Is that the little bugs? Yeah. And then we have a boss. This looks like a boss. Scorched Devourer. What does he actually do? Periodically swings his blazing blade, dealing massive damage to surrounding units one time. Upon death, the Scorched Devourer will reborn in the nether flames, guiding them to swirl around and deal continuous damage to surrounding enemies. Immune to all CC effects. Set slow. Okay. So he looks like he has to be close to people to do damage. That's not too bad, I guess. There's going to be suicide bugs the whole time. The HP is quite high. So, it doesn't look like... Are they ground units? Melee. Okay. I've got Decimus, so hopefully you can block them. Hopefully. Are you using Livian? I'm not using Livian, no. Livian CCs would be pretty good though. Okay, I'm probably gonna do the block slightly ahead again. I could actually maybe do it one back so that he can actually attack, but yeah. We get a chest. I think that's the guarantee is one blue. Maybe one blue and one purple, I'm not sure actually. So I think that's my guarantee. Everything else now is a bonus. I am also like using less... Oh shoot. Okay. So I got kind of screwed here. Awesome. So like this platform would always die no matter what. Nothing I can do to stop it. Yeah. Need info on where they spawn. It makes such a big difference. So I'm going to have to get rid of Boreas. Thankfully, I don't think his AoE will hit Ardea. I could be wrong though. No. Oh, that's the guaranteed gold, actually. It was a guaranteed gold, my bad. Alright, that turned out okay. Okay, Boreas is going to have to go. What I'll do is I'll just block them with the guys down the bottom. Although he can only block 2. So we'll see. And he's got a much longer respawn time. Should be okay. So like I'd have to use Lily to survive this. What, man, maybe hitting it that early is good. Like I'm getting crates real quick on those things because I'm killing them early. Maybe that's how you can get better rewards. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting lucky. We'll see again here. Gonna be another spawn. I don't know. I don't know if it's a coincidence or not. Yeah, that should be it though. Valiant, all good. Yeah, that was interesting. I think the best way to play it, guys, it seems. Oh, we get a good thing. We get an evolution gem. That's cool. I'll check that out afterwards. I think that's like the rare thing from the gold crate. That's what I can get from gold crate, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. So if I put this in. Oh no, I could get other stuff. Maybe I'm not sure. But I'll take it. What level was that? That was a level 1 purple. So now I'm on a level 2 purple. I'm facing the suicide self-destruct ones again. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it does tell you where they spawn. When you click, I think it's RNG, like they can spawn here, here, or here. Which isn't very helpful, honestly, because like... Actually, it's not too bad if they spawn at the top, because I can block them up in the corner. Down the bottom, it's brutal. That spot there is horrible. Here, I could block them as well, without them doing any damage. But that one, this one down the bottom right-hand corner, there's nothing I can do. They're always going to go around like that. And this platform will always get hit. Every single time. We have got a boss again. Maybe it's just the boss has a oh no, guaranteed gold from the boss. Okay, yeah. So I only had a chance of 1-1 last time, and I had like 3-4-1. So everything else should be the same. So I think the best way to play this, guys, is when you see like suicide here, play it on an easier one before you start going to the better stuff. Like this one is Golden Guard Collision, Gilded Warden. Maybe I don't have a chance to test some of them. Oh, is this a boss? Baron will revive. Boss Baron. Okay. And summon a horde of skeletal soldiers. Interesting. Okay. Let's okay, my stuff's actually running now. And we've got a new level 1. Did I already do that? No, that's the new level 1. Priestess of Rain. Continuous debuff joins the battle after the second wave. Increases redeployment time. Priestess of Rain. She's the ones that like stands in the corner of her thing in the air, right? She probably won't push straight away. Acid Rain that constantly reduces heroes' death and magic resist. That's not too big a deal. Not too big a deal. We'll do this one first. Oh no, wait. This one first. It says Scorched Devourer. Oh wait, I get. Oh, Priestess of Rain is like a secondary boost. A boss, sorry. Okay. I think it should be okay. I think it should be alright. I think we should be good. I think I can play a bit more compact this time. Without like... Oh damn, I'm gonna... Oh no, good. Without too much of an issue. That way my barriers can actually attack. Oh, nice early chest. I think that's one of the guarantees. That's a guarantee. Gold's a guarantee. Everything else bonus. Yeah, I'll play a bit more compact. Man, right at the moment, guys, I'm in such like a nap mood. Like I want to nap all the time at the moment. I think it's just because it's getting warm. Like that 2-hour afternoon nap feels pretty good. Okay, so she spawns down here. I might be able to kill her, Boreas, maybe. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Makes things a little bit easier. Like, I think they should tell you where they spawn at least. Because if it doesn't say, like, slot 1, 2, 3, 4, it can be here, it can be here, or it can be up here. And it really makes a difference on how you set up. And because you can't restart, that's brutal. That's why I'm bringing Decimus for a lot of this stuff, just in case I need to block something at some point. Okay, the boss is spawning, I think. That's another priestess. We'll nab her. Okay, cool. This again. Nice. This team seems pretty solid. Maybe like Numera could get replaced because she doesn't do like AoE damage. You know who might be good instead of Numera? What's her name? Oh, what's this? Is this something special? Oh, that's a red. Interesting. So when you see this guy, it's a red drop. Sick. And now he's coming up the top. I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. Oh no, he does AoE damage. It could be an issue, guys. Could be an issue. Hopefully he doesn't do too heavy. Oh, okay, like it's the AoE thing around him. Nice. You can minimize the left-hand information. All right, my bad. I mean, it's I think it's quite good to know in the meantime. But yeah, I get you. Maybe you can't. Maybe it's blocking your view. But yeah, like that dude that walks along, like one of those gold farm, XP farm characters. He dropped this one, the gold, the mythic crate, effectively, which is kind of cool. So I guess you know when it's coming, but that's still cool. You just gotta hope that one spawns. That's my first one as well. This is quite the haul. Okay. Let's see what we can get out of these crates. Quite a lot of them as well. So I think it opens the mythic one first. The mythic one didn't give me anything good. That's a shame. That is a shame. The mythic one could get me these rewards. It got me that one. So it wasn't even a slightly better augmentation gem. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's augment some artifacts. We can in the future. I tested it out yesterday. And it's okay. I don't think it's like that big a deal until you get the higher grade stuff. The lower grade augmentations are just so-so. And you should just use the lower grade ones. Don't worry too much about it. Just throw them around a bit. Okay, it's the suicide self-destructors again. I really need to know where they spawn. Do I risk putting Eloin in? Down the bottom. I'm going to risk it, guys. I'm going to risk it. Risking it for the biscuit. But she'll die from AoE if they spawn in the bottom right hand corner. Where they're going to spawn. The best possible places would be here and here for sure. Full show. I'm going to try and leave myself some cost as well. Oh, it's spawning bottom again. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. I just have to just kind of make do. This time around though, my Decimus does not have respawn time doubling, which is good. Okay, the boss is up top, so I might not put Edwin back in. Okay, there's the guaranteed gold. Although the gold, the order of them seems messed up. And we're not getting lucky with these crates in the bottom right hand corner. So we last time it was RNG seemingly. It's pretty nice RNG, but it was RNG all the same. I think there's one more wave of suiciders. I didn't get one crate from them this time. That's mad. That is mad. Wonder how well geared Lost could do. The problem, what you mean, like putting back here and trying to hit across? The issue you've got, right, is the suicide is one of them stops, one of them doesn't. But I like the idea. It's good. I actually tried not to use Nightmare on purpose because I use Nightmare everywhere. I wanted to just use different groups. I don't use... I mean, I use Northerners a like, decent amount, to be fair. And I use Esotericists like a decent amount, but I'm not using like Nastia or Nastia. I wanted to use a bit of Cyrus. Okay, we can get some good stuff here. Okay. I think I'm going to get at least an Ancient out of this with all the shards I'm getting. Did we get anything else? Okay, we've got just the one. I wonder if they can drop in additional rewards. It says extra random drops, but I don't think you can get certain rewards drop here. I could be wrong, but I don't think you can get like diamonds drop down here, right? Can you get diamonds and keys and stuff drop down there? Maybe you can. Maybe I just don't remember. Oh, amazing. I mean, at least this is definitely giving, you know, more rewards. So that's a good thing. It's not like we're not having to work for it, but it's definitely giving more rewards. Okay, let's go to the first gold I have. Okay, this time it's barren, but no special enemies. And it reduces all my attack speed by 50. First 3 instances of damage dealt are increased by the Auret Inquisitor. I feel like I've seen this enemy. Maybe it is a special enemy. I don't think it is. I think it's just Baron Boss. I mean, he's got the thing around him like he is. Reduces damage taken by all allies within 2.5 tiles by 90%. I don't think I have faced him then. I'm only guaranteed 1 gold on this run. We don't have any side spawners, so I think I'll not take Decimus this time. How do we combat that guy? Maybe I take Lubu. He's got good physical. Just give him that. I think I've got his thing attached to him. I'll just leave that. Okay. I did the green and died on the blue. Whoops. Whoopsie. That's what I would say. Whoopsie. So we'll do a physical and a magic on either side. And I think I won't put down Numera until I know where the boss spawns, because I think Numera is going to be better against Baron. In my brain, I'm like, yeah, that's smart. Wicked smart. Same with Lubu. I'll wait for Lubu. Oh, we get a nice purple crate early. His range is quite good, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, it doesn't change their magic resistance. That's probably why I've been fine with the Auret things. Because I'm doing magic damage. I think they're the ones that spawn up the top that are kind of big. Oh, I meant to put in a tank. Just in time. Just in time. Okay, we'll wait to see where the Baron spawns. If Baron spawns up top, I'm going to put her up top. Although I don't want double physical, really. Yeah, I won't have double physical. We'll just do it this way. I think Lubu will do significant damage against Baron as well. Why is his health bar look all weird? What's up with his health bar? He's got like a health bar like the enemies have. Look, he's got the like... That's weird, isn't it? Okay, no, it went back to normal. So weird. I think... Okay, this is the Auret guy. So I faced him before. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Yeah, physical... Like, the physical damage is what he blocks. Okay. My dog distracted me. I guess I'm gonna have to step it up. I think once you like find your team, generally you just want to mix up the damage. They do seem to be a bit more susceptible to magic damage. Boreas seems pretty good on this because he can attack top and bottom lane at the same time. A, they sometimes move. Look, they moved into his range here, but B, it doesn't show his ult, but his ult actually can hit them. And Ardea is legit. I think you've got Ardea, right? She's really good. She's good at just wiping the groups of enemies. But in general, she's just legit. Where's he going to spawn at? Actually, I think maybe he would have told me where he spawns. And obviously, you got to just have your gear sets ready and on the right people, and that's what can make the big difference. Yeah, that Auret guy's getting mashed by magic. So if I didn't have Thalon here, I wouldn't be able to kill this one very quickly, and him and all of these would have 90% damage reduction from Lubu, which wouldn't be too great. Because you can see the physical damage that I'm doing is like, it was 8k, now it's 90k. Okay, Baron spawned up top. I think he'll probably do his spin move, I'm guessing. But we're just going to unleash everything on him. The spin move only hits this one guy, so it's not a problem. Just as long as the Auret thing doesn't come in while he's down there. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That was the army of minions. I forgot about that. The army of skellies. Okay, there we go. I got 2 gold from that. He dropped 2 gold. Awesome. So, like, the boss has the RNG to drop between 1 and 2. I'm just trying to see where the RNG is. There's RNG with the, like, the big guy coming through, and he just has the better loot. And then there's RNG of just random drops from little guys. Like these, I just got a blue and a purple. And the boss always drops a gold, but can drop 2. Okay. We'll see what it's like on the higher tier ones I do. I mean, this is a gold run. Okay, hopefully some good stuff here. Make sure to hit the like button on the stream, guys. Would be appreciated. Okay, we've got one good thing. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that, I guess. We've got another evolution gem. And evolution gems raise gear from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3. I think it's random, so we'll test it out. Tier 1 gear isn't very good, so we can just see. Okay, we've got my harder gems now. Okay, failed again. Did the codex finish? Not yet. Not quite yet. Just gonna clear out my rewards. Okay. Let's see if we can get the auto to actually work here. And let's do a red one. Which one should we do? There's no bosses in these. Okay, there's the golem platform killer. He probably does higher. He says he spawns at position 1. So that means up the top here? Or does that mean here? It says position 1. We'll see what that means. I could get 1 to 3 golds, but there's no... Oh, there is a boss. There's a Scorched Devourer. It just doesn't tell me there's a boss in this. Okay. And the Scorched Devourer can do 1 to 3 golds. I'm guaranteed 1 epic. Every 15 seconds, Scorched Destroyer gains 20% attack. Oh wait, is the Devourer actually a destroyer? Nope. Golden Guard. Collision joins the battle after the second wave. Oh, that's the Russia. Do they alternate? Yeah, they kind of do. I'll have to have Decimus for those guys. I might have less in the wave. And I'll see where the guys spawn that are the... We're gonna try and play it a little bit smart. And we'll see where the guys spawn. I'm not going to take him. I'm actually going to take Elder instead. Can I get the same bonus, but Elder can actually do something. I've got him in HP based gear. So he's got quite good HP. He shouldn't need to get healed. But we need to take Decimus, I think, to stop the runners. And I think I should sacrifice Lubu, unfortunately. I was enjoying using him. Unfortunately, Elder doesn't have 2 range, though. I'm not sure how much of an impact that's going to have. Maybe I just don't use a Lord. It's a shame there's no, like, 2 range Lords. Where's Decimus? Down here. Okay. Tank for the runners is all you need. You'd think so. Okay, I'll take Lubu then. I'll believe you. I shall believe. Do the runners do like full frontal AoE damage though? Okay, where are they going to spawn? It said spot 1, I think, for the guys who throw things, but we'll see. Okay, here's the charger. I mean, actually, this should be fine because he's shielded, but it's just whether it hits the guy behind or not. Yeah, it'll be fine with him. Put Lubu in here as well. I can put... Okay, yeah, that's nice. Okay, where did the throwers spawn? Okay, throwers do spawn up the top. Don't really have the range for it to hit them. Okay. I'll let him just come for the moment, but the next one I'll place someone down and hopefully hit. It's a shame I can't place here, because you can see the tiles different. Okay, maybe not. Okay, do this. Okay, once they get to me, I run them over. But yeah. Her ult's really quick, so I can probably just blast them with her ult. It's only a real problem if Baron spawns down the bottom. I think he had an RNG spawn slot. Yeah, she's got a really good ult. Nice and quick. I'm guessing at higher tiers the AoE damage from those guys is mad. I mean, it's reasonably rough right now. 20% of her HP. Oh, there's 2. Her basic attack should be alright. I mean, so far so good. That's why you should place the healer first. I did place the healer first. You mean the first platform unit? I did. Is that who he's targeting first placed? I mean, I just do it because of invigoration. I didn't really want to invigorate Boreas. Just wanted to make sure Ardea got invigoration, so she's just nuking by herself. And she's doing good work. Okay, where's the boss? There should be a Baron spawn at some point. Oh, it's at the last right at end. Oh, you did? Yep, I did indeed. Like, I try and invigorate Turret's first place, yeah. I think it's just like, you know, when you play the game for a long time, it just becomes second nature to kind of do some of that kind of stuff, you know? Sure, like, I got lucky because I didn't really think about it, but it's just, it seems to always be the way. Oh, she might get nabbed here. Nope. Yeah, because like, look at Ardea with a little bit of a boost on the damage. Pretty nice. Is that the last of the... Nope. And there is a lot of these rock throws. And if I didn't have her up there, there's double spawns. Look, another one spawns. So they'd be like throwing two at the same time. So I kind of needed her up here to a certain extent. And this is only a tier 1. If this was a tier 2, or a tier 3, or a tier 4, I'm guessing their damage would be quite a bit higher. Oof. Yeah, someone with slightly better range would be obviously better. Is that Baron? Oh no, it's not Baron. I already killed Baron. Okay, I think this guy can drop between 1 and 3. So hopefully we can get lucky. Fingers crossed. And I can put him down here as well. Just to speed things up. He's doing pretty decent damage, all things considered. I didn't get a gold. I did. I got at least one. I got a gold and a purple, it looked like. Yeah, 1 gold, 1 purple. My gold drops have not been good the best. I've got a couple of the slightly better stuff, but I'm getting a lot of the basic augmentation gems. What's up, Basham? Okay, which one are we going to do next? I think we do the lower power one, and then what I do is I will commentate this one so I can make it like a separate video. That's the Scorch guy again. Eralda. I hate Eralda. I think we'll do Eralda that like with the non-commentated one, because then my other one was Eralda. I want to make it a little bit different. I think we should be fine. We've got 2 healers this time. She did AoE damage everyone. Let's see the Gilded Warden. Magic resistance is a big problem for him. He'll probably spawn with the Inquisitor to block damage. Yeah, magic damage is the thing in this one. Position 2. So, yeah, okay, I think I just did my normal setup, but it seems to be working fine. And we've got the heals to deal with Eralda at the beginning. And I could probably just do my normal double lane setup because there's no side enemies. Oh no, we'll put her at the back if we're going to do double. I should really put the healer down before him, but I don't want to risk it. This guy could have mad damage, we'll see. What's he hitting for? 27k against the shield as well. That is pretty good. Okay, we are set up. It's just going to be a stream of these guys. I wonder where the Inquisitor spawns then. They might spawn down the bottom this time. He normally spawns up the top. I would have thought they would have made it so the Inquisitor spawned and went with this guy. To make it even harder to kill this guy, yeah. But they're kind of... Okay, here we go, yeah. So they're relying on you to have magic damage here. Oh, he has massive magic damage reduction. Maybe it's just all damage reduction. Look at his, he got wrecked quite hard there. I mean, you know, considering this is Olag. And Eralda's going to do non-stop AoE damage when she spawns. Could be problematic. Yeah, he hits for like probably closer to 45, 50k. Oh no, he periodically gets more powerful, doesn't he? So this guy keeps him alive for longer and he's getting periodic boosts. Because he just hit the shield for 48k there. Means I need to get this out a little bit earlier. Need to deal with that second guy. Does it tell me he's got a buff? Now every single one is just doing more damage maybe. Or is it every swing it's more powerful? Let's see what happens on this first swing here. Okay, so every swing's more powerful. He just got hit for 94k, I'm pretty sure. Or did I misread that? I might have misread it. Okay, Eralda's going to spawn, but she just hangs back. And she spawns down the bottom, which isn't too much of a problem. It's actually beneficial, I think, maybe. I've got healers everywhere. We're good on that side of things. Oh, she's messing up my rage. I didn't notice that last time. She's not hard to kill, but she hangs back quite a bit. I think I got 2 gold of her. Okay, I don't want to auto-ult just yet. Okay, now Fallon, you can do it. Okay, that was probably the most difficult one I had, other than the suicide ones. Just because those guys are actually like way stronger than I thought it would be, and then the timing with the Ralda, like you could get some really bad combos. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like you could get a Ralda plus. Like Ralda seems to be the most annoying because she just does such big AoE damage. Like if you got a Ralda plus the golems at the same time, they could effectively have someone get nuked, like on RNG. Okay, let's see what we get here. This is what I can get out of this. So obviously we want the evolution gem. Okay. We're up to 16 shards of an ancient though, and I already claimed an ancient today. Okay, so this is the last one I'm gonna do. I guess this failed because, you know, the game's just like, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a little video for it, just as it's a slightly harder one, or like a mythic one. Trial keystone. Let me just go over the information before I record, just because I want to familiarize myself. So we're coming up against Scorched Devourer. That's basically like, what's the character's name? Scorched Devourer is basically Aatrox, basically. Golden Guard Collision. Don't think we've had Stormwalkers. Don't recall Stormwalkers. Stormwalker deals damage 1 time to a single target within 3 tiles ahead. Born in the midst of a storm, this elemental of wind stops moving upon detecting targets. Oh, so I have to have pretty good range damage. What slot is he spawning in? Oh, joins the battle. Oh no, wait. Stormwalker spawns at slot 2. So I have to have Ardea up top, I think, this time around. Because she's the only one who's got long enough range to deal with that. I'll have to mention that before, like, in the prep of the video. Okay. Here we go. Got another skill gem. I think I've got like 2 skill gems out of this so far. 2 ancients, and I'm halfway to another ancient. I've got at least 4 or 5 summons out of this. So overall, like, it feels good. It is maybe a little bit taxing on time. Like, to do all the ones I just did, it took an hour. I was obviously a bit more relaxed with it. Maybe once... I don't know how I could make it a bit more streamlined, but I don't think you should be able to auto them. But maybe there's a way to, like, save your gear or something. I don't know. I failed again. What's up, Seth? Did I say hello to you, Seth? Sorry. Okay, I'm just going to record, guys. One sec. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. What is this called? Is it just a mythic mossy crystal? But I think it's like mythic, right? Because it's red. Okay. Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video I am going to be doing some more Malriks Halls of Illusion. This time around I have been farming a little bit. I've got some farm going on right now. The RNG on the farm is crazy. Like sometimes it just doesn't work. We'll see in a second. And I have done a few, and I've left myself with one of these mythic keystones, as you can see. And as you can see, my background fight did fail. Fantastic, fantastic. And this one I've left is a little bit different than what I've faced. A couple of things are the same, but it's a little bit different. If we insert it, we can see the boss I'm going to face is called the Scorched Devourer. This boss is basically like the Aatrox boss that you sometimes get on some other missions, where he has like melee AoE, but it's just like a pool around him. It only will hit the target in front, so it won't go too problematic. And it doesn't seem too difficult. It seems like one of the easier bosses versus like Eralda, who does like the AoE rain damage, which can be very problematic. The Stormwalkers are new for me. This is going to be like a mini enemy that's going to come in as position 2. And then I've got the Golden Guard collision enemies, which are just like the old school, or like the GR2 like rollers basically. And they will just rush me and take damage when they collide with my tanks. My tanks can take this damage. I was originally going to be taking things like Decimus in to stop these. That's not a problem with the collision enemies, but it is a problem with like the suicide enemies, which you can sometimes get. If I just go into the details on the stage though, this is a good thing to check out when you're first coming up against enemies that you haven't faced before. And this is the first time I've ever faced the Stormwalker, because as it says down the bottom, monster info, born in the midst of a storm, this elemental of wind stops moving upon detecting targets. Now I'm not sure if that means continuously stops moving, as in it never moves once there's a target in its range, or if it stops then attacks, stops and attacks. His HP is extremely low, so I think it just stops moving altogether. So you have to have somebody that has a decent range. Generally speaking, like 4 range, because as it says here, the basic attack deals damage 1 time to a single target within 3 tiles ahead. That will generally be your tank, and then you have to have a character behind them that can do the damage with 4 range. Fortunately, I do have that. If we go into challenge, I have got Ardea, as you can see, and in the details on the actual stage it says the Stormwalker will spawn at position 2. That is actually quite honestly important to know. So I know the Stormwalker will spawn here, it will walk to the right, my tank will be placed here, and it will probably stop in this position right here, which Ardea should be able to hit. Should be able to. We'll have to see. Otherwise, I could be in trouble. Could be in trouble. We'll test this out. I'm going to just hit the challenge. This is the team that I've kind of come up with, where I'm not using Nightmare. I'm trying to not use Nightmare on this, just have a little bit of a variance, but also it's like quite powerful. Double magic and single magic and single like physical damage on each lane, so it's a bit of a variance, and it seems to be working quite nicely. It seems to be working quite nicely indeed. So this time around I'm going to be placing Lubu down the bottom, as you can see. We'll place him here, and then what I'll also do is I'll place Cyrus. Actually, no, I won't place Cyrus yet. I'll place Elowin and then Cyrus, because then we can invigorate Lubu. And we can speed things up. And then I'll place down Boreas. This is kind of like the team that I've kind of figured out has been working well. I did do an Eralda run on my channel. I did a little video on my first kind of run on this, and Eralda is good, don't get me wrong, is good. Not Eralda enemy, but I had 2 AoE damage dealers and 1 healer, and 1 healer's fine unless you're facing Eralda. So I'm going with 2 healers now. Okay, we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. She's going to take damage. That could be problematic. Can she hit? That's what I wanted to see. She can hit them. They get nuked really easily. You have to have someone who can hit that far away. They don't take it with the Stormwalkers. So now I know how the Stormwalkers work. I just have to be aware that they're 4 distance away, and the only people that are going to be able to hit 4 distance away are going to be characters that are ranged. So you could potentially have like an Iovar up here, you know, with increased range, or a Silas and a Lord. The Lord does not have to be placed, but yeah, it's very important because it's going to stop here, and my character should hit. A bit of a mess up on the hit. Very low HP, so this should be quite straightforward. So it's about waiting for the boss now, and we'll see what happens there. However, I think this character can block physical damage on these characters. Let's see. Yeah, look, massive reduction on the physical damage taken. But once they're gone, so as long as you've got a decent enough tank, it should be fine. Now I have run this quite a few times on a different keystones, and oh, my tank died. That was from the collision. Just insta died. Did I see that right? I'm not sure if I saw that right. I'm gonna have to put down Elder. He is quite tanky for me. Yeah, it's just fortunately my Cyrus will spawn back in time. But that was different. That were different. My Cyrus is very good. Maybe he got lots of hits at the same time. I'm not really sure. Let's see. Okay, his minion took the damage this time. Can spawn another minion. Maybe we just got RNG'd a little bit. These little guys can do lots of damage with lots of... Okay, this guy here, he is gonna drop me a red crate. I've had it happen once before, and we have it once again. So I got my second ever red crate. If you ever see that guy, you've got to focus him. He does get blocked, so it's not a problem there. But you just got to make sure you nuke him down. It's like the enemy that you can see on the resource raids. It's interesting. Yeah, it's crazy. Cyrus got absolutely nuked. I have to check back down the clip. Absolutely nuked. Fortunately, he can respawn like a minion ahead of him. You might have to take Decimus if you're running into issues with these collision enemies. Could be a way to go. My Thalin's A3, so you can see the enemy is getting pulled around. I could potentially put my Numera up the top to stop the enemy coming out of the portal. Okay, here's the boss. Can drop between 1 and 3 of the crates. We'll see what he drops. I'll wait until the second one here. Sirens going past. That is the boss alarm, guys. I've got a special boss alarm in my residency. Should be too difficult. And we get 1 gold crate and I think a purple one as well, which is nice. Yeah, this collision one is a little bit naughty. On the earlier stages, a bit straightforward, but on this one, he nabbed me good. Was shocking. I was in shock. I was in shock. Okay. Respawn again. This is a pretty good crate run, I'm not going to lie. If I can get maybe like 1 or 2 more, I think this would probably be my definitively the best run I've had, crate-wise. This guy survived. Hope I haven't got a time limit on this. On the crate, I say one more and I've definitely hit my best ever. Because this is 11 crates. Which is pretty crazy. Am I going to get one off the last one? I mean, 11's good. 11's good. Let's see what rewards we can get out of this. We did get a mythic crate drop. I didn't get anything crazy from the mythic crate drop. We did get quite a lot of legendary skill gem like shards, and that's not too bad. That's not too bad for one of these keystone rewards. And this was only a tier 1 of the mythic, so obviously it will get a bit more difficult, and maybe the rewards will scale off of it. But I got stuff to use. I got stuff to spend, and this doesn't seem too bad. I've done quite a few today. And I've come out of it with like a whole skill gem pretty much. You know, just over a mythic, just over an ancient summon, and like 3 or 4 normal summons plus a lot of the augmentation gems. And it's not too bad. Like I do particularly like the fact that you don't have to do them straight away. You can stack up to 50, which isn't going to be quick. They're not great drops, but they're not terrible. It seems to be reasonable. And it seems reasonably fun at the moment. Quite a big variance on the enemy kind of setup. We'll see if there's more bosses. I've only come up against, I think, 3 different bosses. The Scorched one, Iralda, and Baron, I think, are the 3 I've come up against. So we'll have to see what else comes out. They can obviously just add new content to this at any time, which is obviously great. And it's enjoyable. So hopefully that's been a little bit of fun for you to watch. And hopefully you're having fun to actually playing the Malriks Hall of Illusion. I do think it's one of the better pieces of content they've come out with, for sure. That is in this little video though, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I think that was 11 crates. I think that was the best I've ever had, and of course it failed, didn't it? Of course it failed. 11 crates just seems like quite good. Hey, what's up, Parko? Maybe trouble ahead. Yeah, what happened to Cyrus, man? He just got absolutely nuked. Was it just bad timing? It could have just been really bad timing, and he was already low HP. I didn't notice. I wasn't really focusing on him because I was like, oh, that's easy. And he just got taken out. He got taken out. Okay. I think one summon ahead of him died. Yeah, but like that means the collision thing one-shot him, and I'm pretty sure he's got... Oh man, he just keeps failing. It's just... I genuinely hate autos. This is with power dominance, you know? Maybe power dominance needs to be buffed. Like if I go to my... Where is he? He's got decent HP. That's 80k HP. Nearly 10k defense. He doesn't have my best gear by the looks of things. But he does have damage reduction as well off the Bastion's ring. He just got absolutely annihilated. He just got zeroed real quick. I was genuinely surprised. It was a good job I had another tank as well. But, well, not really a tank, just another character to place. Otherwise, they would have started going through my damage dealers. And then that line of enemies would have started to stack up a little bit. His total HP is 80k. So 80k HP and 10k defense. You would assume he could take a hit. And that's without... Lord bonus, because of course he gets that like, is it 30% from Lords? 15% boost from Lords. Does the thing? Oh wait, where can I see that? Like then his full attributes, is it in here? I can't see it, so I don't think it's giving his boost from Lord bonus, so it'd be another 15% on top of that. So he's nearly 100k HP, and he's over 10k defense with Lord bonus. Although Lord bonus probably is only on base attributes, not on max attributes. But yeah, he got not no pun intended, but he got rolled over. 100%, he got rolled. That roller was not joking. But yeah, once I realized it could happen, and he's in defender. Yeah, he's a defender. Cyrus is a defender. Where is he? Yeah. He is a tank. Tanky boy. I think it's just the rollers can do significant damage, and he's not shielded, and shields reduce damage. There we go. It's starting to do it again. We'll let this run, guys. If I get another one, I'll do it. Otherwise, we'll leave it. I can't do even the green one. Some of them passed. I mean, your account is a little bit new, SAF. You just got to make sure you're doing what I'm doing, where you've got at least 3 characters before the portal, and you've got a mixture of damage. You need physical and magic damage. If you're doing too much of one thing, you can get countered really easily. Like I had physical and magic on both, so I do think that I need to change up one, but there isn't too many AoE magic damage dealers. I can't even think of any except Thalen, who are ground units. Who's AoE that's a ground unit? Magic. Thalen. I mean, him sort of. Everyone else is like single target, right? I mean, oh, okay. Ares is, to be fair. I could use Ares instead of her. And he has really good range too. He's basically like the Ardea of the magic realm. You merit. Yeah, okay, Parker. You don't. Yeah, I get it. You've got your merit. I don't. I get it. How you farm on the background, can I do that on phone? You have to get to a certain level. It's not very high. I think you have to complete a certain amount of the world map. I can't remember exactly. It might be like stage 8 of normal or something, or like area 8. Yeah, 8-4. Okay, there we go. So in campaign, like I'd already done it. 8-4, this one. This XP raid. So you complete this, and you unlock auto fight, like in the background. Tempered Will. Isn't Tempered Will and they're both the same. Like Tempered Will just gives more defense, right? Am I thinking of the right thing? Like this gives damage reduction for Guardian. Doesn't Tempered Will just give damage reduction plus defense? So it is obviously better, but it's pretty much. Yeah, damage reduction plus defense. Don't think it would have changed too much in that occasion because I think it was just the enemy that rolled into him. Okay, let's test out some of this other stuff, guys. So, I got a couple of new things. I don't think I got anything new on the artifacts. Augmentation, I just got. Yeah, I didn't get any of the good stuff. I just got lots and lots of the lower tier stuff, which is kind of disappointing, honestly. I think considering the red crates drop so rarely, they should have a minimum drop of advanced. They shouldn't be able to drop just normal. That's my opinion. Obviously these are super rare, which is fine, but these should guaranteed drop from red crates. Like if you're gonna get a gem, you should not get augmentation gems like these are the basic ones. So I can just throw these around a little bit. Obviously I want HP. Okay, so we've got HP on one. Don't have to worry too much about this. Like what you can do is you could go into like your Titanic Ruins and like just long press on your second team characters and basically increase what they've got equipped. Or you could do the same on your GVG defenses. That could be a good way of doing it. Could be a good way of doing it. Just to get a little bit extra attack. Even if it's only 30. Like, I'm not trying to get it to be min-max here. I'm just trying to get a little bit on everything for these characters. Okay, we'll get one of these equipped. Just a little bit. It's crazy. I don't think I've got over 100 yet. Yeah, I've not got over 100. Okay. The game heard me. The game heard me. Get a new mirror. But I'd be absolutely 100% liberal with throwing these around. The ones you should hold off on are the advanced ones, and only put them on characters you really, really want to... Wait, why did it... Okay, I mean, I don't mind it doing that, but... Okay, I have to click the button again. $50 to 1600, it gave me 50. Oh, okay. That's a big one. Like, that's massive, actually, for especially for an epic. That's pretty big. That's pretty big indeed. And if you've got one that's not maxed out, someone showed me on the stream yesterday, you click promote and then you can go to augment on the right hand side, which is pretty nice. That's pretty decent. Arena teams also would be pretty good to upgrade. Also, like characters like this, because their buffs come from how high their attack is. Okay, we'll try and get the attack a little bit higher. I didn't mean, when I said a little bit higher, I meant like higher, not 5 higher. Okay, the HP was decent. Okay, I mean, yeah, he just doesn't want to do it too high, apparently. I think I gave him one already. That's better than A2, right? And it landed on quite a good item as well. It landed on quite a good item. And the thing I like about this is if I roll again and I get less than what I rolled before, it's not going to override it, you know? It's like, I mean, even 230 was good. I'm just trying to get a little bit more HP now. Okay. How about Eloise? Eloise is just going to increase her survivability. Sorry, I'm sneezing at the moment. Eloise is just going to increase her survivability and her healing. I'm not too bothered, but we can. Like I said, I can be pretty liberal with these. I'm not too... not going to hold back too much on these ones. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of stats, nothing too crazy. Maybe have one of the siphons that I have be buffed. Okay, that's a decent amount of HP. Let's try and get a little bit more attack. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. And you know what? I'm gonna buff his Caprice. A little bit of HP. Ooh, 320. I need to try and get this maxed out. 2 more needed, but still. Ooh, it's nice to get Do I have Ivar's? Does Ivar have one? No, I don't have it if there's one. Who else has like a really good artifact? Oh yeah, Kajiri, true. I don't think I have his max though. But it doesn't matter. It's just good to get it done. It's only tier 1. I definitely need to get that up. I think I need to start doing melee again on my farm. Okay, I've got one more to go. This last one. Boo. Okay, we got a little bit of stats there. That's alright. Let me see how my okay. Yeah. I'm still saving this. I'm saving this for like a really, really crazy new character to come out just to farm it as much as possible straight away. So I'm not in a rush on that. And what else did we get? We got gear augmentation gems. Now I think I have to be a bit more. Which one did I get? I got this one. Okay, I see. Oh, you can only use it on the ones that can go up to the next tier. Oh no, I can use it on anything. So as long as I have something that's really good. Okay, so we'll go for attack bonus. And we'll go for crit rate. Maybe I'll go for a variant as well. So like, if I got a good variant, like that's a good variant. After being deployed for 60 seconds, increases basic attributes by 3%. I think that's actually pretty good. Let me see what I've got on the others. Can I choose other? I can choose others. And can I do quick filter? Okay. Does it list it by like roles? I wish it was like a gear score. Because I could have like some really good piece that isn't. Can I choose the sets? Let's choose Styx, Glacier, Hawkeye, Fracture, Fatality, Doom, Curse. So all the ones that can't be made tier 2. And let's see if I've actually got one that's good. Now I think you can get done. Like it could become Invigoration. Increases crit damage. I don't need to read that actually. So this could be a good one. I can just test it out maybe. What's the other thing? So this is the other one that's quite good. Okay. I don't think that piece is good enough. Let me just look at my variant pieces at the moment. I don't want to do crit rate. I mean, that would be really good if it became a tank piece. Okay, what about left side gear? It's a shame. That is a shame. Not getting crit rate or attack is actually mental. Maybe we don't do a variant. If you're looking for right side pieces, say attack percentage main. I don't think I have too many of those. Maybe I just don't go for variant. We'll see. Maybe I just don't go for variant. This would be good, right? Because I could re-roll this. Because it's, I can hammer this. Because it's a non-ancient. That would be quite good. And it's not very good on Glacier. And tier 2, tier 3. Oh, so I can only get Tempered Will or Unshaken Will. Okay, that sucks. Okay, let's see how it works when the other ones. Might's Grace. So what can transform into? I can't transform that one. So does that mean that Annihilating Might turns into Wicked Vengeance or Warlord? That's probably a good one to do. Because I've got some decent Annihilating Might pieces. Let's go for... Have I got none that I like? Non... I don't think I've got any flat attack. I have, I've got 2. And this can definitely go into Annihilating my Warlord or Wicked Vengeance. Okay, I think I do this. And then I can just re-roll it with a hammer. Because it's non-ancient. Obviously, I want Wicked Vengeance. Yes. Okay, we get Warlords. It is what it is. Can I change it again? No, I can't change it again. So now I need to hammer that. Warlords. Gem enhancement. Oh, I could probably have done it before. Hammer. Maybe we'll select it because it is better where it needs to be better. But I wanna get it all purple, you know. Oh, you can actually skip the animation. Kinda. Can we use a couple more? Yikes. Yikes. You should mostly do weapons first because they are the hardest to get. Can you do what is it? I can't remember what they're called. The ones that are for particular characters. Can you? I guess you can do those. Oh no, actually you won't be able to because they're always tier 3 already, right? Okay, we'll do 5 more. 5 more. I mean, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. A little less crit damage isn't too problematic. That's decent. What is it? Exclusive gear. They're already tier 3, most of them, right? This isn't his. Yeah, they're already tier 3, most of these. If not all of them. So that augmentation gem, whatever it's called, the evolution gem, is only good on very particular pieces of gear. Let's try again. It's good that they tell you what it's going to turn into. I wonder what this could turn into, because normally this turns into only one particular piece of gear. Oh, this can turn into a lot of different things now. This is rough though. I think this is probably one of the only ways to get Cataclysm, right? It'll be oh, to do Ancients you need 2. Interesting. So the other, you'll be like Insight, Night Terror, and Wisdom will all go to potentially Cataclysm, right? Okay. Exclusive already, yeah, tier 3, yeah. I just wondered if there was anything that wasn't tier 3 as an exclusive, because exclusives seem to roll nicely compared to like normal mythics. So what did I test? We'll test this one. Yeah, it's the same. Interesting. So I guess Hell's Lament is the only bad one out of these. Maybe Aegis Wrath. So you've got like a 60% chance of getting like a good set, which isn't too bad. Which isn't too bad. Like Hell's Lament isn't bad. It's just not as many characters are going to utilize it as good as the other ones. You can get plenty of Cataclysm pieces from farming and Gear Dungeon alone. Got like 4 sets out of which 2 are pretty dope. Yeah, no doubt. Like I'm sitting on like legitimately stupid amounts of stuff to forge. I just haven't got around to it because I haven't really got the gear space to forge at the moment. You know? This is the struggle. Right now my gear space is 40, but I don't have enough of this stuff to do what? How many forges is that? That's like nearly 2,000 forges, right? Yeah, nearly 2,000 pieces of gear. I know it's on both as well. I farm too much. I just got to stop farming, I think. I just got to stop farming. Because when I make 300 space, it just goes real quick. And the only way I can get rid of it is by like actually, like maybe I need to be way more restrictive on what gear I have. I basically tried to sell everything that is these old sets. Like I sell generally all of these. I just insta sell them now, unless they're an ancient. That's the only ones I keep. And even then, like, actually that's not a bad one. Hey, what's up, Bartholomew? Welcome to the stream, man. I didn't actually see if we got anything there. Answer is no. 20k is 1,000. Yeah, makes sense. But still, I've got 2 stacks. So I've got nearly 20k here, nearly 20k here. So I've nearly got as much gear to craft as I have got in my inventory. Like, I think they need to increase the gear slots again. 2,000 just seems really low, especially as like I don't know how they can change it, but I think like equipped gear shouldn't count towards this. Because if I've got 100 heroes, which I've got 100 heroes. I mean, how many have I got actually? I've got 212, including epics and stuff. Every character's geared. That's 1,000 pieces of gear. Yeah. Same for character slots as well. My character slots are the same as they were when I first started playing. And 200 of those slots are taken up by characters that I've like pulled for. And I think once you max a character, full promotions level 60, they shouldn't count towards this. I don't know. I don't know. So there's actually a benefit to tearing up characters up. Ugh. Okay. I think that was fun. Like I said, we got some rewards out of it. It wasn't too crazy hard. Most people don't have a set for every hero. I mean, I know that, but like characters are, you have characters geared just for the sake of it. People hit auto gear a lot. You know, I've got characters geared in stuff that I don't necessarily use. It's hard to just sell stuff. You just never, like, especially ancients, you just never know if it's going to become useful. Gear sets and swaps, yeah. Are they giving the new tactical horse people any specific forge gear just for them? Yeah. There's a artifact that's specific to the tactical mastery. I think there's probably going to be a couple off rip. I'm not sure what they'd be considered. Do you think they'd be considered platform? Because there's less platform than... Wait, is there less platform than ground? No, there's less ground than platform. Like, these are all platform. So they're probably going to be considered a ground unit, right? You'd think. So it could be worth, in a future artifact material raid, farming the ground one. Let's see if it's got the new stuff listed in here. No. I doubt they're going to have an artifact material raid just for them. You need to get rid of all that tier 1 crap, even if they're ancients. If they're not perfect stats, you're never going to transform into tier 2, tier 3 gems. But it's very time consuming. That's the thing. It's very time consuming. And I mainly play the game to relax. So like, to proper sweat out with that is like, yeah, rough. Like going through gear is brutal. That's what I said. Like, I wish there was a way to do a gear score, you know? Where like the stats added up to a certain amount and you could say a gear score and then like anything below that gear score just sell. You know? But yeah. I mean, that's only 100 pieces of gear. But these are actually like generally, actually except that one. I don't use this. So this would have just been farming GR1. But a lot of these are going to be, except for, actually I farmed quite a lot recently. I think I need to just change my recommended settings to be very, very, very restrictive on tier 1. Because I don't mind having tier 1. But if it hasn't got attack speed on like a healer, like a HP item. I just generally don't like to keep it. But I haven't said that in my settings. And I honestly, I don't really even like Whirlwind. I wonder what Whirlwind can go into. I don't think I used my second gem. I'm going to save my second gem. What can Whirlwind turn into? This could be interesting. Ha! Okay. That is interesting. I'm kind of glad I saved some of my Whirlwind pieces that were decent. But boss is coming, yeah. I'm kind of glad I saved some of my decent Whirlwind pieces. I never rolled them. But I could roll them now. And just see. Heard the siren. Yeah, yeah. I live on a main roads. And there's a police station like a couple of minutes from my house. I need to do a 10 pull, guys. So we'll do that right now. I don't think I'm going to get anything. Oh my god, I got a legendary. If this is Vaughn, guys. If this is Vaughn. Is this the moment? Is this the moment? Okay, I mean, I'll take a Silas, man. I'll take a Silas. I'll take a Silas. That's A3, I think. I'll take that. He's still a monster. Is it A3? A3. What does he get A3? When there are more than two marksmen on the field, increases damage of the hero and one run. Okay, I mean that's legit. It's actually legit. That is actually pretty legit. Those two together, or him and Iovar. Actually, that would improve my Would that not improve my potential of getting a good score on what's it called? Torrent. Because effectively 2 would get buffed. I'm not sure how his buff works though. Let me just read it again. Does anyone know how his buff works? Like, is it the next place? Do you have to place him second? Is it when everyone is placed? It's just the other character with high attack? Where is he? When there are more than 2 marksmen on the field, increases damage of the hero plus 1 random allied marksman. Does it change then? So if I place Hex first, then him, is it guaranteed to be Hex? And then if I place Iovar afterwards, but it says more than 2. So does that mean there has to be 3? I don't know. I'm sure some content creators done a video on that. There is a world where you make tier 1 perfect to make it tier 3. How would it become bad? It doesn't roll again, right? It's the same stats. It's the character you place after Silas, okay. Oh, okay. I have to do this every time. Give me a drop. Give me a gear drop. Okay. Is that what I just got? No. What's green? Northerners, cultists. Okay, I think I'll wrap up my stream here, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to put that video up of the Mythic run on my channel. If you see it come up in your notifications, I appreciate a thumbs up on that video or any comments. I'm not sure when I'm going to stream next, probably next week sometime. This weekend is definitely a quiet weekend on summons. I'm guessing no one really wants any summons done because this is officially the quiet before the storm when it comes to the anniversary. So it's a good time to say for sure. But I want to thank you very much for tuning into my stream today. Thank you very much for the people who hit the like button on the stream as well. Thanks for chatting. And like I said, I hope I'll see you in my next stream. Take care. And have a good weekend, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.